Hi, I'm Mark Zito, and in news that I'm sure will excite my wife, who is alone home with my baby to no end, I am here in Los Angeles with 4 Sports Illustrated swimsuit models, Kate Bock, Camille Kostek, Josephine Skriver, and Brooks Nader. And we're going to play a super session of SiriusXM Superlatives. Do you like my alliteration? How did I nail it?
That was really good.
I was impressed that there was no tongue twister there.
All right, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to ask you ladies questions, and you're going to tell me, out of the 4 of you, who is the answer to this question. The first question, who's the best wing woman?
Ooh, I'm going.
All of us?
Brooks.
Okay, I go with
Yeah.
Brooks.
I think
Who's
so
the most
too.
entertaining wing woman? Brooks.
Okay,
Honestly.
woo!
All right,
Amazing wing woman.
so if we're going out for a night, I want to bring Brooks with me.
Yes.
Yes,
Brooks
you
can
do.
talk to a wall.
Social
And make it
butterfly.
fun.
Yes.
All right, who's the biggest diehard sports fan?
Ooh.
You both are so in it.
Kate and Camille.
We're in
I
it, but
do-
I think Josephine not being
I
in a
live,
relationship
breathe-
with a player
Yes.
is
Yes.
the most into it.
I definitely live, breathe
Yes.
it.
Yes.
I like
Yes.
sports, and I'm not
Right.
in a relationship with a player, so yeah, I get it.
Right. I mean, I do too.
It's definitely half my personality is sports. So
Yes.
Definitely.
The person whose closet you would most like to borrow from, and I would like to say mine is available should you choose.
Ooh,
Well.
I'm going with.
Kate has a great.
Yeah.
Gives us such a good
I
classic.
was gonna
Yeah.
say
She's
between.
got some good
staples.
Kate and Brooks.
I don't think any of that would fit
If
me.
you like
I'm
neutral
looking at
tones,
it now.
I
Okay,
enjoy
all right.
a black,
Okay.
a white, a beige.
I was just going to
a
say
cream.
for neutral tones, I pick
Yeah.
Kate.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Kate has great stuff.
I'm very curious in the answer to this next one. I just read the questions. Who would be the most likely to go to the Olympics?
Oh,
Camille.
for what?
For what? That's what-
No idea.
what?
But I feel like Camille's
high kick?
competitive, so she would like just.
Hey, did you ever play?
I don't
sport?
even know. She would.
Yeah, I played sport. I always think I'm a good athlete until I try to play Kev, and then he's like, "You suck."
Well, that's unfair.
But the thing is, like,
that's
it's
unfair.
actually-
But I think Brooks is onto something. Camille would not lose, no matter
Yeah,
what
I
you
get
do.
really
make
serious
her
about
happy.
sports. Like, and
Yeah.
I love to compete. Like, I actually get really mad in the summer if Rob has a bunch of the boys over to like go play, game of horse or knockout. If they don't include me, I realize after I beat them all, it's because they didn't want me to win. So I think I really could handle the Olympics.
So,
Very
Camille
competitive
Kostek,
spirit.
are you telling me that you frequently beat Rob Gronkowski and a bunch of
I
professional athletes at
100% am
basketball?
saying that confidently, yes.
Okay,
And
is
he
that-
has obviously a bigger height advantage, and I got my good gooseneck.
All right, so when we're back in Los Angeles for the 2028 Olympics, Camille Kostek will be
Yes.
alongside
playing
LeBron
something.
James.
I will be playing knockout in the
Wow.
Olympics.
All right, who's the most accident prone?
Brooks.
Brooks.
Me.
Brooks, 100%.
Is that because she's the best wing
Was
woman?
that a rapid fire answer? If you've ever
How
heard
many?
of it?
Oh my God.
Brooks, how many bruises do you think you
I
have
mean,
right
I
now?
just recently busted my head open when I was goofing around, and I got 7 staples in my head, and I
There you
almost
go.
bled out. I mean, seriously, I'm so accident prone.
She recovers well.
I also recovered well when a beautiful woman was telling me, yes, I recently had 7 staples in my head. And I was
Wait,
like,
Brooks,
oh, yeah,
I feel
that's
like
good.
you've lost a tooth.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
chipped
I've
your tooth twice in like a year, didn't
chipped
you?
my tooth twice in a year.
What happened to you on your bachelorette?
I chipped my tooth in the airport. I slipped, fell, chipped my tooth on the way to the Bachelorette.
and
Had
it
to
didn't
go
something
back,
happen
Good wing
there?
woman stories.
yeah, that's what I was
Yeah.
going to say. What a wing woman.
and I
Right?
made jokes about it. That's all you
Nonstop.
could do at that point. I even made jokes when I had the staples in.
Did you feel like when you chipped your tooth, you're like, oh, this is how the normies feel?
I mean, people were
It was a
staring at
good
me,
chip.
and it was funny.
It was like a Dumb and Dumber chip. It was the front tooth.
It was a huge front tooth.
All right, we got a couple left. Who is the best +1 to take to an event? I feel like that's kind of like
I mean,
wing
Brooks,
women,
there
but
you go.
Yeah, it's the same question.
I would take all
good
these
wing
ladies,
Yeah.
but yeah.
I don't know
we
if
do it
you've
all
heard,
together.
Brooks Nader is the friendliest, most fun person to hang out with in the world, apparently, according to you.
There you go.
Literally,
news.
if there was a superlative to who's the biggest granny, I feel like I would definitely be in the running. Brooks is always like, but come on, Camille, come to this party. And I'm like, bed looks nice.
She's in
and
bed.
room
yeah,
service.
yeah.
Who is most likely to have a cash bar at their wedding?
A cash
What does
bar.
that mean?
I mean, they're cheap.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to
Oh,
like that.
meaning like they're gonna. Oh, okay.
Kate, you have a wedding coming up. What are
So
you
does
doing?
Josephine.
And Josephine.
I don't
okay.
think they're cash bar people though.
Nah.
You better not be, or I'm not coming.
Yeah.
That's
no.
not their
I feel like that
style.
was Kev's
It's
number
honestly
one thing
once-
is the bar's got to be like lit.
Once you
Yeah.
get old enough and you have to start paying for your own birthday, it's the same thing with weddings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like.
All right,
you
we'll
have
call
to
this
party
a
for yourself.
four-way tie because it's
Yeah.
impossible, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Last one. Who's most likely to retire first?
Retire from what?
I guess modeling?
From working?
I mean, I continue to work.
I feel like
Yeah.
we're all such go-getters, so it's hard to say at this
Yeah,
point.
well,
I
It's
don't
really-
think
The thought of not having anything going on or like
Yeah.
not a project
Right,
or
right.
work would be like
Yeah, it
terrifying.
changes a bit.
So
Oh
guess,
my God.
you want to
I-
know?
in the game.
Mark,
Oh,
Mark,
I
we-
would be
we
out of
pick
here
you.
tomorrow. Oh,
pick
Yeah.
you.
Okay, you.
I'm going to retire right now. Ladies, thank you so
This
much
was
for
it.
joining us on
Thank
SiriusXM
you.
Superlatives. Appreciate the time.
Thank you.
you.